Hello and welcome to the first ever debut episode of GGTV. I'm John Harvey.
And I'm Jeff Kidd.
And today Jeff and I are going to be playing each other one-on-one in a match of Starcraft 2, Heart of the Swarm. May I say, Jeff, this is a long time coming.
This is like my Super Bowl. This is something that I've been preparing for a long time. We've been playing together for forever, it feels like. Over a year, it feels like. I'm going to get spanked.
Yeah, you probably will be. Yeah, this is the penultimate of rivalries. This is the Anakin versus Obi-Wan.
Yes.
But with
perfect. I love that.
So much less Hayden Christensen. Which just makes it
But I am
that
Jar
much
Jar,
better.
so it's Jar Jar versus Obi-Wan.
Jar Jar versus Ewan McGregor versus
Ahmed Best.
Some
It
alien.
was Ahmed Best was the character.
Was that the guy's name?
Ahmed Best. Yeah.
Huh, I didn't know that.
The more you learn. So
guess
anyway,
so.
so if you're not familiar with the game, that's totally fine. Watch and enjoy. You'll hear a lot of fun stuff. But stick around. This is going to be great.
I'll try to explain fundamental things as we go along. I'm certainly no expert, but I've been playing the game for a few years now, and I'm more than good enough to beat the shit out of Jeff.
Yeah, and I've been playing the game since 1998 when it originally came out, but that doesn't mean anything because
I barely played StarCraft 1.
I did.
I bought it recently, like after playing StarCraft 2. I have yet to beat the campaign.
Oh.
It's good, though.
I'm sure. But this game is nothing like the original in so many ways. So it's so different.
It's very
But
much better.
I'm ready to go. Let's do this. We gotta move. We gotta go for it. I'm getting anxious now. We gotta go. Let's go.
You're not ready to go. Nothing could prepare you for what's coming down on you.
We'll see.
The strength of Tan Morgan Freeman's is about to come down on you.
Well, whatever that means.
Here we go.
You're at 100?
Yeah, I just got there.
100.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even realize that they raised the level caps for all the races.
I was like, oh man, he's gonna be so impressed with me. I'm at 73.
73. Right? 73 is not bad. That's respectable.
It's like a kindergarten.
Can I be more
that's
condescending?
Like a kindergartner coming home with a drawing of his. It's like, oh, good job, honey.
Way to go, Jeff. We're gonna put this right on the fridge.
It's gonna go right
for you.
Right in the fridge garbage.
No, Jeff, I really am. I'm proud of you. 73 is respectable. It's not 100, but still trying to figure out. I got distracted.
73 is a C.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm a A+ perfect
an
student.
A+, perfect.
Yep.
Does it go above?
Which I haven't been since middle school.
Well, you haven't been a full-time student since middle school.
That's true. New with this. Invite to game. That's different. It's a different thing.
So you invited me to a party.
Yeah.
Oh.
You might, my focus is pretty shattered right now. So you actually got, you got a pretty.
You have to. I play unfocused because I've got a baby on my hip with one, and I usually play with one hand because I only got my mouse. So I got a bottle and a baby in the other.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I usually play with a 50-pound weight in my other hand.
Oh.
It's like endurance training.
Interesting.
Yeah.
See, I thought you would just wrap your around it, let it hang. That's how you get the length.
I do that with a 60-pound weight.
Oh, 60 pound.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've graduated up. Are you playing Terran?
Oh, yeah. I gotta pick that, huh?
No.
I guess I'll do. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, we gotta pick colors too.
Ooh, colors.
Do you have a go? Yeah. Do you have a go-to color?
Oh, I didn't know we could do colors. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh yeah, I'm green, man. What color
you son of a. I'm always green.
Oh, you're always green?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I guess I could.
Well, we can swap. Be the one nice thing that we do for each other. We can swap. I didn't know. I've never picked anything. I've always been red or blue.
Well, yeah, in matchmaking it puts you red or blue,
Yeah.
but in custom games you can pick your color. I know, and there's like more colors than this too that are like in the game files. I don't know why they're like there's like black and dark gray. And some real cool ones, but.
It used to be teal.
All right, if you want to be green, you going random?
I'm scared, but yeah, I'm gonna go random. If I get Zerg, I'm screwed.
If you're gonna, you know what? If you're going random, I'm going random too.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna make this a completely even, unbiased game. I had a plan. I normally play Terran. I mean, a lot of the time I play random, but Terran I would say is my main. So actually, I had a plan
Oh.
But that's going out the window right now.
Well,
We're going random.
it's random. There's 1 in 3 chance you'll get it.
Yeah, but then I'll be all flustered. I don't even if I get Terran, like, I don't think I'll be able to stick with my same plan. It's ruined now. All right. Are you ready to start this game?
I am so ready. It's been
All
waiting
right.
for host forever.
Well, I've just been enjoying chatting with you, Jeff, but
Oh, okay.
let's get right into it then.
Yeah. Because I'm literally like sweating right now.
There it goes.
This is it. Oh, man.
I hope your body is ready
It's not.
for the
I
abuse
might
it's
have
about to receive.
Yep.
No, I actually called ahead to see if there was any room at the battered women's shelter.
Oh.
To see if they could make room for you, if they could squeeze you in after
Okay, but
after this beating.
They didn't want to cancel your reservation.
Damn, that was kind of good. The map is Crossfire.
It's very straightforward. Yeah, I like it. You're right.
It's a very long and skinny map.
Long and skinny.
Yeah, which is exactly the way Jeff enjoys it.
So. Very glowy. A very glowy map.
Yeah. Just remembered I'm playing without game audio, so I
Yeah.
forgot to.
Yeah.
Are you too? Or
Yeah.
did
No.
you-
No. I was afraid that the mic
Have your
would pick it
earbud?
up. I was gonna have an earbud in one ear, then one earbud was gonna hang down.
Okay.
But then I thought that the mic would pick up what the hanging earbud would do.
Yeah, that's possible,
So I
yeah.
passed on it.
So we're in level playing field then. Both playing with no
Yeah.
audio. Also just getting used to my new mouse here. It's a Logitech G600. So far I'm loving it. But not completely used to it yet.
I'm using a old Apple keyboard and a random Microsoft mouse. So
Well, that's incredibly unspecific and
it's just
useless
a Microsoft
information.
mouse. It's not useless. I'm just saying that you are clearly prepared, and I am just winging it with whatever I could find.
Using school equipment
Using
to play Starcraft.
Well, I just didn't want to. We're here. I might as well just use it. Why are you clicking so much? There's no reason to click that much ever.
Everyone knows that clicking more,
Keeps you ready to go.
yeah, it keeps your fingers fresh, keeps them heated up.
Oh, okay.
Seriously though, like those, crazy professional
I know.
Koreans, like
I
they
see, like,
they click obsessively.
When you watch them, like you see the click just going around.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't do that. I think just an obsessive compulsive clicker.
I'm really starting to sweat right now, and I don't know what my problem is.
It's because you know what's coming.
I know, I do know what's coming, but just the thought of what is going to happen. And now I screwed up. And now I gotta build a unit because I screwed up.
Thank you for revealing that information
Yeah.
to me. It's very sportsmanly of you.
Yeah. Well, if I can't hear anything, I really can't hear. The fact that I can't hear the game is really throwing me off, and I, honest to God, did not think that was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to throw me off, but it is.
It is. It's strangely unnerving.
Silence.
I'm still trying to decide what I want to do this game.
I am agreeing with you.
Like I said, my
I am totally just flying.
my preconceived notions for this game completely gone out the window. Okay.
Oh man, this Apple keyboard's not doing it for me. I'm misfiring.
Going the way I would have expected. This is why scouting is essential. Otherwise you get caught in positions like the one I'm currently in.
Well, how do you think the game's going so far, man? The way you expected?
Not at all, actually. Which I'm really kind of upset with myself over, because I know how much you like Void Rays, and for whatever reason, I didn't see it coming this time. Well, I gotta say, Jeff, that was very, very nicely played.
Did they win?
GG. GG.
GG.
Best 2 out of 3?
Totally.
Oh,
yeah.
All right, so Jeff and myself are now jumping into the replay for game number 1.
Game 1.
In
The
which
only one I won.
hopefully we can shed some light on how exactly
So
that
you
happened.
were Zerg. This is
I
you.
was, yep. I spawned as Zerg.
And
I'll do
I'm
the spectating.
top right, and I am bottom left.
Yep. As the green Protoss,
Green.
we have.
The only time green ever worked out for me.
Yep. And I wanted it. I wanted green.
Yeah.
But instead I'm stuck with orange.
So.
And that's why, frankly, I believe that's why I lost this first game.
Yeah, whatever.
So, the beginning of the game is going to be very slow.
Yeah. Whenever you do these things, all it is getting started. It's all the same. It is what it is. But I definitely think what I've learned is I got to get out of making the same units over and over and over again. I feel like I didn't try to use other units
Sure.
when
In this game, it worked out quite well for you.
Right. I went with what I knew would work.
Focusing on the spectating.
Oh yeah. I'm sure. Oh yeah, you're
Scouting out with my overlords, of course, but that information never really got me anywhere. You want to? I just realized we haven't introduced ourselves by our gaming handles yet either. So this is Munson.
That's me.
Jeff.
That's
yep.
me.
Yep. As the green Protoss in the bottom left. And
you
as
are.
yeah. Why don't you do it? For me?
Sheetzy.
That is not.
Sheetzy.
That is not what it is.
Skeetsy. Sorry. It looks
Yeah.
like a T from where I'm sitting. Skeetsy.
It is a T. What?
Skeetsy.
No.
Do it again. Skeetsy.
With a K.
Skeetsy.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You got it.
Skeetsy.
Thank you, Jeff. That lovely introduction. Okay, so now things are starting to pick up a little
So you got
bit
your
in
first
the game.
expansion.
Yeah, first
First
expansion.
expansion.
This is a build I typically like to go as Zerg. I honestly do it most of the time. I mean, depending on the map, but I typically like to build my first hatch at 13 supply, and then build a spawning pool at 15 supply. It's kind of late, so I'm vulnerable to early attacks. Like if you had done a 4-gate, or of course a cannon rush, anything like that, I would have been completely screwed. But I find it sets me up for good early game economy, good production, and I just like the timings of it. It times out so that the spawning pool finishes right around the time the hatchery finishes. See both those finishing up. My spawning pool's a little bit late, but so as soon as that happens,
You're right. What you said is right.
yeah, then I can start both queens also.
Oh, interesting.
Both queens are on the way, so I can get the larva injects going as quickly as possible.
Right.
I
Your
also,
income, like, see how much more you're using all your minerals. So much
for
faster.
now, yeah, my macro definitely slipped big time as the game progressed. But see, you're chrono boosting both your gateway and your nexus.
I pushed out. I think I made a mistake there. If I remember correctly, that was a mistake. I accidentally chrono boosted that, and I went to do
Okay.
the nexus, and that's when
Gotcha.
I said, oh, I gotta make a unit now.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think I said that.
Okay, because you chrono
I
boosted it
chrono
when it
boosted
wasn't
it by
doing
mistake,
anything.
and I was like, okay, well, I'm
Gotcha.
not going to waste
Might
a
as
chrono.
well, yeah.
Not going to waste a chrono boost.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, typically, you want to save chrono boosts for. I mean, you want to commit to something, whether
Yeah.
that's committing to an early economy and chrono boosting out your workers,
Yeah.
or, if you're going for an early rush or an early push, chrono boosting out units as quickly as possible. So I see you rushed straight for the Stargate and are already chrono boosting it. So that helps to explain how you I got the void ray count that you did.
Now, making that Dragoon ended up paying off because I took out this Overlord.
This here?
Eventually, yeah.
This unit?
Yeah, that, what did I call it?
You called it a Dragoon.
Oh, wow, that puts me back.
A Dargoon. Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's not what it is, though.
No, it's not. It's a Stalker.
It is, yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, they do this dance here, back and forth for a little while. I tried to position mine over this island because I figured
It did,
it
right
wouldn't
there.
it wouldn't be.
Right there.
Yeah, but
I'm hit your history, and then
Yeah.
I don't remember what I did after that.
'cause I'm too focused on other things going on over here, like forgetting larva injects and not being able to decide what units I want to make, and not scouting because here I am.
That's my
It's
first expand.
almost 7 minutes into the game. You have a void ray out and another one being chrono boosted. I don't know that, and I'm pretty committed to a roach push here pretty soon. Thinking about throwing down my third base. I think that happens relatively soon. But yeah, a little late on
You did your
larva injects.
Yeah, there it goes.
Got some lings out just for defense and to do some scouting.
Yeah,
I was
this
also
is like your first test,
yeah.
right? You're gonna test the waters
Yeah.
and see what I got. You're just gonna send those guys out.
Yeah. And
because one of the things I did smart the whole time was I put probes at both Zelganaga watchtowers.
That is, yeah. It's always a good idea to just to have vision of the map. Once you another good choice would have been zealots too. That I mean, it's a very 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 minor thing, especially at the level of play that we are. But these two probes, if they were mining, that's that much more income. And if I had sent a Zergling to each watchtower, it could have killed the probes, whereas the zealots would have killed the Zerglings.
That's a good thing to remember. I'm gonna try to remember.
Yeah,
I zapped that right there. You caught the end of it.
I did. I saw that right at the end.
Boxed, so when I would make a unit, a probe, it would get stuck. And there's a little hole for it to
Oh, okay.
stuck there. So I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
well,
I hate
get rid of that.
So you had to, what'd you kill, a pylon? Yeah.
No, I didn't kill the pylon. I just killed the probe.
Oh, you killed the probe.
I just killed the probe that was stuck in there.
So
why would I kill a probe over? Why would I sacrifice the pylon?
A pylon over a probe? Because a probe is income. Like a pylon is replaceable. That's 100 minerals, but a probe, takes in 100 minerals.
There we go.
I don't know
the
the
first,
exact.
Our first encounter, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh.
Exactly. This is when I first see void rays.
Oh.
And know that I'm very unprepared for them.
See,
with the third on the way. I should have just canceled this third, honestly, because it's vulnerable. Although I don't think you spot it for a while.
I think I followed you right to your second.
Yeah.
I think I missed the third.
Yeah.
And just went for the second.
Yeah.
Which is why I thought. Now that makes more sense as to why you didn't give up sooner.
Yeah.
I thought I just killed his expansion.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that I had the third. I figured that you had scouted it, but
I'm trying to macro.
I guess I was
This
lucky.
is me attempting to macro, moving my units away.
Micro.
Microing
learning,
my
yeah.
units away.
Yeah, and this is me sitting helpless while my expansion is destroyed because I have 0 anti-air. I went into emergency mode and threw up a ton of spore crawlers.
Which I figured.
Which turns out was not enough. I was thinking, with 2 queens, although I don't think I controlled them properly when your void rays get there.
Then I saw this. I saw your lings going down the middle of the map.
Run by,
And I warped myself to the base.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good move. See, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize you had done that. I thought you had more void rays back here, because at that point in the game, I was like, oh, well, I'm seriously screwed. If he has this many void rays, up in the northern part of the map, and still has this many at home, I guess I could have noticed that from the fact that the mothership core was there too.
Yep.
But I didn't. Threw a few more lings into the main.
And I surrounded you with my probes.
Yeah, which was good. Good
Yep.
move.
Yep.
Did some damage, but not nearly enough, because I have sustained major losses. building some drones out of desperation
What's
just to try to get the...
units lost?
I'll get these hotkeys eventually. I'm new to replays, but yeah, see at this point I have lost over twice as much in resources and a lot more in units.
Had I
a lot of them were lanes, of course, but...
Had I pushed, I could have taken out your third.
Oh yeah,
That would have been it.
Yeah, it's completely defenseless.
I had no
right
idea
now,
it was
You
there.
didn't know it was there.
I had no idea it was there.
Yeah.
You know, you talk about scouting, and
Exactly.
I didn't scout either at this point. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, you've seen what I've done. You got to be countering. You've got to be producing things that are going to take these void rays out. Like
I just I didn't have the. I had way too much gas. I did not balance my income very well. Way too much gas, not enough minerals. Hydras, you know, a pretty good choice against voids, but I just needed more. And yeah, I'm trying to relocate.
One thing that I tend to do when I play is I tend to just go like straight into the base.
Sure. Yeah.
Which doesn't make any sense. So when you're air, you come in from the sides and behind, and so this is me trying to be like, well, I'll try to come at it from the side, and we ended up going at each other.
And see, that was a horrible engagement for me. I mean, with the charged void rays, with one attack too, which is nice. See, I think I'm completely unupgraded. Yeah, no Evo chambers. I was just so unprepared for.
I spotted that guy. No,
push.
he doesn't go down. You should have kept going on him because I wasn't paying attention about him at all.
Well, between the spore crawler and the queen, that void probably would have died.
Yeah.
So. At this point,
I
mean, one transfuse is not going to save me from.
No, but
I killed one more void. I guess.
You got one ray and my mothership core, so that worked out.
See, and here goes my Hydralisk down, which is really my only chance at surviving void rays. Yeah, I mean, coming up, I throw a Spire down out of desperation again, just because I figure if I can get out of a couple of Corruptors, although voids are actually good against Corruptors, so that was a bad choice too. Really, Hydras would have been ideal if I could have got enough of them. But yeah, this is. I mean, this is GG quite. Already at this point, like snipe one more void ray.
Yeah, 2 voids.
Yeah. Well, one last one. But you're continually reinforcing. You have a decent economy. One other, I mean, a strong point also is to continually make probes.
Yeah.
See how undersaturated this expansion is.
You killed them off, and I sent what I remembered to do, and then I just got focused on attacking you, and I...
Exactly. No, I completely, I got completely flustered, and, I mean, obviously, look, I'm floating, almost 600 gas,
but I think what I
should
have done was I should have been more aggressive at this point.
Yeah. You could have ended the game really at any time.
Yeah, and I just...
I mean, I'm just scrambling to keep it together. I've got a ton of drones, long distance mining, because I lost my lair. But yeah, I mean, floating about 1,000 minerals, and these can just be constantly churning out probes. Curious, do you hotkey your buildings?
Yes.
Or your Nexus?
I do.
Your Nexi?
Nexi, yes, I do. That's sort of a recent thing for me to have figured that out.
Yeah.
Do you know what drives me nuts?
I'm straight for the gold here, which is a good move.
Yeah, that was pretty ballsy on my part, I thought.
Well, I mean, as far as you know, as far as you know, I could have had something mutas or something maybe, but I did not have nothing at this point.
I was so just trying to keep it, like, safe, I think that's the right word to use.
Well, no, it was a very safe game. And you did what you really should do in your position, which is, okay, you're ahead, you've done crippling damage. Like, you can win the game right now.
Yeah.
But the safe move is, okay, I'll just take a gold, because like then I have just sealed the win. I cannot lose after I've taken this gold and have that much income. Right. Like against, I made emergency roaches thinking, thinking that I could maybe disrupt some mining here, but you've got cannons in place.
Well, you immediately saw it. My first thought was, I didn't even notice it until I'd already thrown the Nexus down.
The Overlord?
That the Overlord was there and saw it.
Yeah, I mean, the Overlord spread was decent this game. I tried to keep one at each, each expansion just to keep an eye, of course, but it obviously didn't help because I didn't scout your actual build.
Yeah.
I didn't scout your...
Now at this point, I'm kind of freaking out because I have nothing in my bases.
Okay.
I had spread everything out just to figure out where you were going.
Sure.
And I didn't have anything in my bases, so I thought, well,
scout
I
this one
can't.
really quick.
And I didn't have a mothership core like I did the last time.
Yeah.
That one time.
Yeah, I know I made a priority to kill that at one point. I can't remember if it was with Queens or with a... actually, I think it was with Hydras. I knew that killing that would be a priority if I was going to try to make any counterattacks, any run-bys happen to prevent you from doing a mass recall. Of course, I mean, you had plenty of time to rebuild a mothership core, so
I think I just did.
Yeah.
Float away.
No, yeah. There it is.
There it
Yep.
is.
Here's your scary army of blue death. That is
Green
just...
death.
Oh, look at that. And they intercept. Oh, wait. Oh, they get one.
I only got the one.
They got the slow drone. This
Yeah.
is the poor caboose drone.
Yeah.
That gets melted by angry blue lasers.
Yeah.
And yeah, at this point, see, I think, yeah, the Spire's not even done yet. I had just no shot. But
At that point, I'm just thinking to myself, let's just kill all.
let's just win, yeah.
Let's just kill everything.
Yeah.
Kill all the main.
Yeah. I do think that, I mean, yeah, obviously it doesn't matter at this point. And yeah, this guy's picking up some slack. But I mean, as long as you can, if you have this many free drones, I'd say no matter what, it's worth killing them.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, if I did have, I don't know, 2 hidden
Yep.
expansions still, those
could've gone on.
drones, yeah. And I mean, that was kind of my plan if I wanted to keep this game going was, okay, well, I'll re-expand here just for the sake of keeping the game going.
Yeah,
but
and that's true. That does happen.
and that's something that I'm kind of bad about is admitting, yeah, okay, yeah, throwing down the GG.
Yeah.
And I used to drive people crazy. You know, I'd be the last one in like a 4s match where it's clear that I lost
Yeah.
and I'm turtled up on an island somewhere, and I just refuse to leave the game just out of spite, or even worse, lift all my buildings if I'm tearing and float them to corners, and then just walk away from my computer because I'm so good mannered when it comes to losing. But, oh yeah, here are my 4 corruptors. They'll save the day.
Yeah, we must have logged off the dashboard.
Yeah, we had, but your Void Raiders still did
Yeah.
the job. So that's the end of game number 1. Very, very clean win for Jeff. Build order just completely countered me. Lack of scouting, I think we've covered it. But oh yeah, and
Your
my
mess.
yeah, it's like a bunch of penguins huddled together for warmth, but they unfortunately they did not survive the winter. Well, that concludes part 1 of this first ever episode of GGTV. It looks like we're going to have to split this episode into 2 or possibly even 3 different parts, depending, of course, on the outcome of game number 2. So if you enjoyed the episode and would like to leave me some feedback, or if you think Jeff or I are complete bags of shit, feel free to email me at ggtvfeedback@gmail.com. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, tune in next time for game number 2. Jeff, anything you'd like to add?
Well,
Well, that's all the time we have for today. So thanks again for watching, and as always, GG.